This is a view of my brother's inside of his house. As you remember, this house was pretty much had holes in the walls and everything else when we moved in back in March. He has basically restored everything in this house. If you take a look, now the kitchen itself, he redid all of that. Even above cabinets are all stolen from the house. He put all new ones in. He matched them to the other old ones that were still here. And he's redone all this stuff. If you take a look at, it really is amazing the amount of work he's done with it. But the hardwood floors were not in before. He has all those in now. All this stuff's been done. All the new blinds are in. And he has decorated it himself, of course, with all of his stuff he brought down from his log home up in Colfax. And if we look around, you'll see that pretty much the fixtures that were broken, those got a Habitat for Humanities, like for $10 to replace the ones that were broken. And that's his dining room. That cabinet in the corner, it fits in there so nice, he made it fit. It was kind of a job for him to put that one in. But also, Habitat for Humanities, the entire thing was like $40. So yeah, can't beat that. And as we go down the hall, oh, these are pictures of there's my mom and dad. My dad's the one with the army hat on. And these are all my relatives from way back when. And that round picture, that's of my grandmother's grandfather. So yeah, it's kind of a few years back. I even have a picture of the house he lived in, which is the one that Ron rebuilt into his vacation home back in the Azores. And we go down, of course there's a bathroom, pretty much the same. The floors have been put in. That leads out into the garage. And back to the radio room. Guess whose room this is? This is Anaya's playroom when she comes to visit. So he has redone all this too. Just pretty much the curtains and stuff. The carpet was still in pretty good shape, so he left that. And actually, this is the only one in the whole room that was still painted this way. And so he never had to change much in it. And then we're going to go back here. This is Ron's master bedroom. This one had holes in the walls too and everything. Repainted all. He patched all the holes in the walls and everything. And it's all been redone. All this. The only thing that has not been redone is the bathroom itself, which still has the original carpet. So eventually he'll get around to doing that. But he's done a lot of work to this place. Actually, the upstairs is still not done because he just wanted to get the downstairs living portion done for at least this year. So anyhow, now I'm going to go outside and show you what the shed Here we are in Ron's backyard. And this is the shed he put together. No plans, built it from his head. And this actually he made for a shed and basically a playhouse for Anaya, my granddaughter. And let's see what the shed has in it. Well, I don't know, my camera cut off. Anyhow, this is inside the shed, and it's all wood construction. I only helped him with one wall. He got the rest up himself. Put this whole thing together. A lot of work. There's a lot of lumber in here, but this came from no kit, nothing else. He did this himself. And what's underneath? Yep, that's houses motorcycles. BMW with a sidecar is in here. And you got it all covered up right now, but and I'll come back some other time and take a look around when it's uncovered. But this front part is going to be used for Anaya's playroom. I don't know what he wants to do here, but anyhow, so you go out here, and then in the yard is pretty much unchanged, except for the fact that I mean, he's got a lot of area out here. not to play with. He actually did go ahead and he put that out there, so he took up a lot of lawn space. But also he made it to match his house. If you look, it's exactly the same. Paint scheme, everything, exactly the same as the house. So, yep. He sure knows what he's doing when he's building, and that was never his main job. But basically, he can do anything. There's no two ways about it. And here we are in Ron's garage. You gotta remember, this garage had nothing in it before. And no benches, no cabinets, bare walls, no shelves, no nothing. Everything you see here, he built by hand. Shelves, all the construction there, it's all him. He did all of it. And this is his other motorcycle. It's an R69S. It's a BMW. But he built all those shelves up there. Everything. And the workbench, yep. He built the workbench. Shelves above, yep. Put all those in. Those are all been done. Even the garage door opener, I only had one and it wasn't even working, so he's got that to work. And then over here, more shelves, more storage, another workbench. And that's my grandfather's wood lathe right there, and miter saw and that stuff there. And then we go, yes, ladder that goes into the attic that comes down. He even has shelves in his attic. So yeah, he likes to make sure he has enough shelves to store all of his stuff, and he really does have a lot of stuff from the log home he's at up there. So that's going to be sold next month, and that's why he's changed his main residence to this place here in Nevada. So just get out of California. Terrible state to be in. Terrible. I was born there, I know. That's why I left when I was 60 years old. A terrible place to be. And, okay, take a look. That's it. We have the garage was redone, and basically, those bins over here on the floor, those are all the stuff he brought back from his basement that he had. A lot of electronic gear and stuff. You see all the wiring, everything else he has there. There's tons of it. So he's going through that. And that transmitter right there, that's a Viking Valiant transmitter. It was one of the first ones he had when he got his amateur radio license. And so anyhow, that's just a short view of some of the stuff he's got here and what he's done. He's rebuilt everything. He's got a huge garage though. It's a 2-car garage on one side and 1 car on the other, so there's a total of 3 cars you can put in this place. So anyhow, that's going to be it for here.